I want to talk about something raw today, something that so many high achieving moms feel, but almost none of us admit out loud. What happens when you give everything? Your time, your heart, your energy, your focus. And at the end of the day, you still feel unvalued. You still feel unseen. You still feel like what you are doing is not enough. You still feel like you lost yourself somewhere along the way. And I know I'm not the only one feeling this because I talked to several pharmacist moms this week who said the exact same thing. Hey, friends, welcome back to another episode of Struggle and Strength Moms Balancing It All with Nikki. Today, we're diving into a topic that cuts so deep, not just for moms, not just for professionals, but for every high achieving woman who feels like she is slowly burning out. Moms are expected to be everything. We're the caregivers, the planners, the emotional support system, the drivers, the problem solvers, the schedule fixers, the therapists, the teachers, the cooks, the cleaners, the homework helpers. The list goes on. And then on top of all of that, many of us have demanding careers or businesses or roles that require expertise, critical thinking, and immense responsibility. But there is this quiet truth most moms carry. We give everything and still feel unvalued. High achieving women, especially moms, are burning out faster than ever. And not because they are weak, but because they are strong, too strong, carrying too much without anyone noticing the weight. We juggle work deadlines with school drop offs. We manage projects at work while managing meltdowns at home. We solve big problems for our employers, but cannot find 5 minutes to breathe for ourselves. We pour into everyone else until we have nothing left. And yet, we feel guilty when we want to do something for ourselves. This week, I talked to several pharmacist moms who have advanced degrees, over a decade of experience, clinical expertise, leadership qualities, talent most people would envy. And yet, every single one of them said the same thing. I do not feel valuable. I don't know what my purpose is anymore. I don't feel like I have an opinion. I don't know who I am outside this job. I've lost that passion I used to have when I first graduated. One told me she felt trapped. Another said she was scared to try something new. Another said she felt guilty when even thinking about wanting more for herself. And I looked at each of them and thought, you have no idea how powerful you are. You have no idea how much your knowledge is worth. You have no idea what you could create if you stopped believing you were stuck. It's not because we are not doing enough. It's not because we are not talented enough. And it's definitely not because we're not working hard enough. It's because we are not building something of our own. When a woman loses the space to create, she loses her spark. When a woman loses her voice, she loses her confidence. When a woman loses the chance to build something she loves, she loses the passion that once drove her. This is the part I want every mom listening to hear. You're not stuck. You're not too old. You're not too busy. You are not behind. Your story is not done. You just stopped dreaming because life demanded too much of you. But your dreams are not dead. They're just buried under responsibilities that never were meant to replace your purpose. And I know this because I lived it. I spent years, 20 years as a pharmacist, jumping from job to job, thinking the grass was going to be greener on the other side. And let me tell you, it wasn't, because I still felt like I wasn't enough. I still felt like I wasn't successful. I still was comparing myself to others, thinking, how did they get the life and I didn't? Every single job it felt like I went to, somebody else before me was getting paid more, had less responsibilities, and I was getting the brunt end of their downfalls. They didn't work hard enough, so now I have to work harder because my employer is expecting more out of me and paying me less for what they got paid. It was the worst. It happened at every single job that I took. Almost like I got punished for the person before me. They got rewards and did nothing, and I get punished and have to work harder. How is that even fair? And I know that I am smart. I am motivated. I was told by my current boss that if the world had more of me, if he just had 5 more of me's, he could run the whole entire business. He's never seen anybody work as hard as I do. And yet, I probably get paid the least of anybody that has ever worked in that company in the role that I am in. It's unfortunate, but it happens all the time. And I grew up with a mom who expected the world from us. Nothing was ever enough. So I feel that way from the time that I'm born all the way until I graduate college and even beyond. So every job that I have, I'm still thinking, you're not enough. You're not successful. You are not valued. But let me tell you this, when I started building my own, when I started creating and being creative, that purpose and passion reignited my life. It's made me feel more valuable than I can ever explain because I can look at the things that I create and I know I did that. And the people that I am doing the jobs for, that I'm doing the creativity, the strategy, the problem solving for, they're so appreciative. I've never felt that in my life because I finally matter. I finally have value. And I'm using my skills and expertise to help solve everybody else's problems. And the beauty of it is, I finally am feeling successful. And now I'm helping other pharmacist moms find their purpose and passion again through building something of their own, something that they love, something that gives them freedom, something that reminds them that they matter. The funny part is that you're only one idea away. And I know this because I have been helping pharmacist moms realize that what they have is meaningful. It has value and people will pay you for that. For instance, I went to the Purdue Pharmacy's Dean's Council advisory meeting, and I had pharmacists coming up to me saying, I have these ideas. I just don't know what to do. And before they knew it, I was sending people to them to start that idea. They already had leads generated because their ideas solved problems that real people, real life people have right now, and they need them solved. One idea, that's all it takes. But they didn't think they had the value. They didn't think that they had purpose or passion in life to even start somewhere or start something. They didn't know how to even go about doing it. And because we are moms and because we are problem solvers every day, we have to overthink things and make it so complicated that we never start. And we're so scared of failure. So scared that we're going to keep underperforming. I had another pharmacist who reached out and said, I don't know that you can help me, but I am so good at these things. And the funny part is that those things are a huge need right now. She has skills in helping pharmacy students pass the NAPLEX, their boards when they're done. And what I learned when I went to the Purdue School of Pharmacy is that there is a very astonishing low rate of passing the NAPLEX. And students are pushing it even a year out from when they graduated. That is unheard of. Back in my day, 20 years ago, we had like a 95% pass rate. And now they're lucky if they get 70%. And I took it as soon as I could within like 2 weeks of graduating. Waiting a year? Not being able to have a job? That's silly. Like, I don't understand what is going on. And this lady, this pharmacist mom who has all this expertise and knowledge was just helping people pass their boards, but not even charging for it because she didn't think that was something of value that people would pay for. There are hundreds of schools of pharmacies that are dealing with this issue right now that her skills could help. It only takes one idea and somebody, that guide to help you. So if you take one thing from this episode, let it be this. You deserve to build something that lights you up. You deserve to feel valuable again, and not just as a glorified Uber driver at night for your kids, taking them to their soccer practices or piano lessons. You deserve to have a purpose beyond the roles you fill for everyone else. You deserve to feel proud of yourself, not drained by yourself. You can give to your family, you can give to your job, but you must give something to yourself too. Remember when you're on the airplane and they tell you to put your mask on first, there's a reason because you can't do it for everybody else if you're not taking care of yourself first. So, mama, if you feel unvalued, unseen, or burnt out, I want you to reach out to me. You do not have to do this alone. You can come join my Pharmacist Mom Side Hustle Circle on Facebook. You can send me a DM. You can book a call at talktonikkiw.com. I am here for you. It just takes one idea and one person who can help you make that idea come to life. Please share this episode with another mom who gives you everything and still feels invisible. She needs this reminder just as much as you do. You are valuable, you are capable, and you are not done yet. The world has more for you. God has more for you. You have more for you. You just have to focus on yourself. Do one thing for yourself and don't feel guilty about it. Think about that idea that you've always had, that you've wanted to do, that you want to bring to life, and reach out to me. I'm only one DM, one message idea away.